Hey, don't forget to click subscribe, hit the thumbs up button so other people can see these videos, and turn on that bell notification so you can catch my news each week. Hello, this is Jim from OSR Garage. Got some news updates for you, and this is a big one. This is something that everybody has been waiting for a while, and it's the VelociRaptor. I don't know if you guys have heard much about the VelociRaptor, but it's made by Hennessey. And a couple of weeks ago, I reported Hennessey's performance package for the F-150, the Venom 775 upgrade with the 5.0 Coyote engine. They put a supercharger on it and did a few other things to it and gave it 775 horsepower and 685 torque, which was higher than the Ram TRX. Now, Hennessey is revealing their VelociRaptor 600 upgrade for the 2021 F-150 Raptor. They are upgrading the 3.5 liter EcoBoost V6 to produce 600 horsepower and 622 foot-pounds of torque. By upgrading the intercooler and the air induction system, a larger intercooler piping, and an engine management upgrade with a dyno tune. So that is just amazing. All of that, all the costs for those upgrades total up to $19,950, and that's installed. So for just about $20,000 on top of your regular Raptor, you can have a VelociRaptor. The 0 to 60 times. So the VelociRaptor now is going to be 0 to 60 in 4.2 seconds. And the TRX is 0 to 60 in 4.5 seconds. So it beats, the VelociRaptor beats the T-Rex. In the quarter mile, the VelociRaptor and the TRX are both equal at 12.9. So basically the VelociRaptor, it has a lot more pull at the beginning and get up to speed, and then the TRX has a little bit higher top end, I'm guessing torque, to keep pushing and end up matching the VelociRaptor in the end. But off the line, the VelociRaptor will take the T-Rex. And on top of the performance package, you can add a stage 1 off-road package. And that includes a VelociRaptor front and rear bumpers. So there's special front and rear bumpers, an LED light bar, 20-inch Hennessey wheels with 35-inch off-road tires, and a front leveling suspension kit. And there are optional 37-inch tires with 6-piston Brembo brakes. So those are available. It's not part of the package. That would cost you a little bit extra. But the total cost of that package is $17,950 installed. So the purchase price for a VelociRaptor with just the performance upgrades is about $86,000. If you want to add on the other upgrades to it, it can go up to $110,000 fully loaded. I'm guessing that's including the 37-inch tires and Brembo brakes. And they are only going to make 250 each year. So that is pretty awesome. Really excited about that. The next thing we're going to talk about is Ford is planning a refresh for the Bronco already in 2025. So until then, Ford's going to release a few Bronco models that go along with that. And two of them I've already talked about in previous videos. The Bronco Raptor and the Bronco Everglades. Now, the Everglades, we don't have a whole lot of information. I think the only information we had was a possible color, and it has having a snorkel, I think, is what it said. Um, but there's something else that was really interesting, and people, they're big on the Bronco, and people forget about the Bronco Sport. And yeah, it doesn't look exactly like the Bronco, but it is very capable on road and off road. And I just want to talk to you a little bit about that. Motor Trend compared the Bronco Sport Badlands against a Toyota RAV4 TRD off-road, a Subaru Outback Wilderness, and a Jeep Wrangler. So in that competition, Motor Trend chose the Bronco Sport Badlands as their winner. So what they said, and this is quoting off of the article that I got it from. I'm not sure who it was, but it was someone from Motor Trend. So I'm quoting what Motor Trend said. No other vehicle here manages the on and off-road quality quite as well as the Ford, including our benchmark Jeep. It's comfortable, quick, and fun on pavement and damn near unstoppable off it. So right there you have Motor Trend saying that the Bronco Sport Badlands is a better combination of on-road and off-road than the Toyota RAV4, the Subaru Outback Wilderness, and the Jeep Wrangler. So don't forget about those Bronco Sports. They are pretty nice. And if you haven't seen any of any of my other videos, check those out. We have a Bronco Sport that we had upgraded and put bigger tires on it, a lift. So go check those videos out. I think you'll really enjoy it. The Bronco Sport also received the IIHS Top Safety Pick Award. Now, this is coming either right before or shortly after a Bronco Sport took a 400-foot roll down a cliff. And I'm going to put pictures up here, but as you can see in these pictures, the cabin is completely intact, and that is why they won the award. I mean, the cabin is completely intact. The airbags went off. They were basically a giant shell inside there, and it just rolled down. It didn't smash in pillars. It didn't anything. They were completely safe inside that vehicle. So that was pretty amazing. So the next thing we've got is the Ford Ranger. Everybody's, you don't hear a lot about the Ford Ranger because now the Maverick's coming out, and so all the hype's on the Maverick, and you've got the F-150s and the VelociRaptor and the Raptor and the Broncos and everything. So everybody kind of dismisses the Ranger. But so what they've done is to bring this back into light is they have a new pixelated side graphic, and it will be an option on the XL, XLTs, and the Lariats. But it will not be available with any other graphic option such as the Tremor or the FX4 because they have their own graphics. You can also order it with a hood cowl stripe, speed stripes, and sport stripes in matte black. So, that's pretty cool. I mean, you get a little graphics if you're a graphics person. I'm not as much. I don't like a whole lot of stuff on there, but I do like having my STX on the back of my truck. So there's also, we talked about this once, I think, was the Ranger Splash. This Ranger Splash is actually a pretty cool looking truck. So there is a Ranger Splash package that you can add on to your Ranger, and then there is also a Splash Limited Edition. So that is going to be its own entity, and then you can add a Splash package onto your Ranger. So they will only come in Super Crew only, XLT, Mid 301A, and High 302A, and on a Lariat High 501A. It can't be paired with the black, chrome, or sport appearance packages, or the Tremor off-road package, but it can be combined with the FX2 and FX4 packages. So you can get a Ranger Splash package on there, with the graphics, and I'll read through what all comes with it. But you can get all that stuff with it, and also have the FX4 and FX2 packages on there for better off-roading. And those, they also are offering, if you don't like side graphics, but you want to say you want to splash, but you don't want all the stripes and everything going down the side of your truck to be like, hey, look at me, I'm a splash. You can actually opt for a graphic. It has a graphic delete option, so you can opt out of your graphics if you don't want any graphics on there, but you'll still have the other stuff that comes along with the package. Now, knowing Ford and knowing manufacturers, how they do this is they'll say this stuff all comes in the package, but if you don't want it, this option, we're going to charge you extra to not put them on. So it's kind of how a lot of the SUVs have now gone from the bench seat in the second row to captain's chairs. And if you want a bench seat, you actually have to pay more and for that bench seat. You have to option for the bench seat, where the bench seat used to be standard and you had to option for the captain's chairs. Now it's reversed. Now they're making you pay extra to get a bench seat. So it's kind of that same thing. I'm expecting you to have to pay not to have the graphics on there. There will be some other colors that are going to be coming along with the Splash Limited Edition. And they didn't really give like names of colors, but what they said, they're going to be one-off hues in small quantities, beginning with the Snow Edition. So I'll have to look up some more information on that. I'm guessing what they mean by one-off hues is the color is just going to be slightly different than the color that they have now. Might be a slightly darker, slightly lighter, something like that. So that's the way that it sounds like to me. I don't know what the Snow edition is, but that's what they had commented on. So on the outside of the Ranger Splash, with that package, you will get black and orange body side graphics, orange grille nostrils, unique 18-inch 12-spoke matte black wheels, and gloss black accents on the grille, the mirror caps, bumpers, fender vents, and wheel lip moldings. And then on the inside, you're going to get unique seats with carbon grain, tuxedo stripes, and orange contrast stitching. Orange stitching on the steering wheel, the parking brake boot, and the shifter. The Ranger Splash package is a $1,495 option. So, that's really all that I got for you guys today, and I will see you next week.